Many people over 60 still believe they're eating healthy, until their joints start to feel stiff in the morning. The issue might not be age, but a few familiar foods you keep putting on the table each week. In this video, I'll share 4 types of seafood you may want to reconsider, and 4 dishes that can support your joints, soothe inflammation, and boost your daily vitality. This isn't a scare tactic, but a gentle reminder backed by real research to help you make better choices for a healthier old age. If you find this information helpful, please hit like and subscribe so each day we can continue bringing you small tips that can make a big difference in your health. Let's get started. Part 1. 4 types of seafood to limit. After age 60. After 60, not everything from the ocean is as healthy as you might think. Here are 4 familiar foods that could quietly harm your heart, joints, and kidneys if consumed too often. Number 1. Squid. Light on the stomach, but quietly inflammatory. After age 60, our bodies no longer process food the way they did when we were younger. Foods that seem harmless, like this popular seafood, can trigger unexpected reactions. Squid is often seen as low in fat, easy to digest, and favored in simple steamed or grilled dishes. But for those experiencing joint pain, including it too frequently in meals can make matters worse. Squid is considered cold in nature. When consumed by older adults, whose joints are already more prone to chill and slower blood circulation, it can provoke renewed inflammation. Signs like mild swelling in finger joints, redness around the ankles, or a heavy feeling in the legs in the morning may be connected. For those with mild arthritis or a history of gout, this is a food to approach with caution. In addition, squid contains a relatively high amount of purines. Purines aren't inherently bad. In moderation, they help the body produce uric acid, which plays a protective role in muscle function. But when eaten in excess, purines are overprocessed into surplus uric acid, which is what causes sudden sharp joint pain, especially in the feet and knees. A 2021 study published in the journal Nutrients found that older adults who consumed high dietary cholesterol had a 43% higher risk of atherosclerosis and a 31% increased risk of cardiovascular events. Furthermore, research from the Journal of Gerontology also recorded that people who consumed purine-rich seafood more than twice a week had a 54% higher risk of developing chronic arthritis. If you often wake up with stiff joints or struggle to twist your body when getting out of bed, likely the culprit was right there in yesterday's familiar meal. Number 2. Imitation crab. Eye-catching, convenient, but misleading to your health. There's a type of seafood that looks like crab, smells like crab, and is often chosen over real crab for its availability, low cost, and perceived lightness. But the truth is, it's not natural seafood at all. It's a reprocessed product made from leftover fish parts, mixed with starch, sugar, salt, and flavorings. When eaten, it tastes almost identical to real crab, but your body knows very well. This isn't ocean nutrition. It's an industrial product engineered to fool your taste buds. The biggest issue with this food doesn't lie in how it looks, but in how your body reacts to it. For people over 60, especially those managing blood sugar, this food can spike glucose levels nearly as fast as white bread. It contains fast-absorbing starches, like wheat flour and tapioca, combined with sugar and salt, forcing your insulin to work harder to restore balance. If you're pre-diabetic or often feel tired and sluggish after meals, this is a food that deserves a big question mark. A 2020 study in clinical nutrition found that people who consumed surimi-based products, like this one, 3 times a week had insulin levels up to 2.6 times higher than those who didn't. This translates to increased insulin resistance, a precursor to type 2 diabetes or the acceleration of other metabolic disorders. It doesn't stop there. This imitation crab often contains very high sodium levels, up to 700 milligrams in just a small serving. For older adults, kidneys and blood vessels are no longer as flexible in regulating excess sodium, increasing the risk of water retention, high blood pressure, or lightheadedness after meals. If paired with salty sauces like soy sauce or fish sauce, sodium levels can easily double. Then there are flavor additives, like monosodium glutamate, MSG, which can trigger reactions such as headaches, flushing, or mild insomnia in those with sensitive nervous systems. Meanwhile, this product contains virtually nothing from the sea. No omega-3s, no zinc, no minerals essential for joint and brain health. If your goal is to eat simply and conveniently without burdening your body, this is likely the first item to eliminate. Just because something looks like seafood doesn't mean it offers the same benefits as real seafood. And at this stage of life, every smart choice helps you gain another step toward vitality, while every wrong one quietly takes a piece of it away. Number 3. Scallops, small in size but carrying big risks. Many older adults feel reassured when choosing what seems like a light seafood option, such as scallops. Small, tender, mildly fragrant, and often featured in delicate steamed dishes, scallops are often viewed as a safe choice for those wary of fat or digestive issues. But in reality, this shellfish poses several health concerns that people over 60 should take seriously, especially those with a history of gout, weak kidneys, or joint inflammation. First, according to many medical professionals, individuals with gout should avoid seafood, particularly hard-shelled types like scallops. The reason is their high purine content, a natural compound that, once ingested, gets converted into uric acid. Under normal conditions, uric acid is filtered out by the kidneys. However, when purine intake is excessive or kidney function is impaired, uric acid accumulates in the blood and forms crystals in the joints, triggering acute gout attacks. According to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, shellfish, including scallops, fall into the high purine food group, and individuals with gout are advised to limit or avoid them entirely. Moreover, scallops are among the types of seafood known to accumulate heavy metals from the ocean, particularly cadmium. This metal tends to build up in the human body, primarily in the kidneys, and is excreted very slowly. In older adults, whose kidney function is already in decline, even small amounts of cadmium from food can place a significant burden on the body. A 2022 study published in Toxicology Reports found that a single serving of scallops can contain up to 1.8 micrograms of cadmium per gram of tissue, while the World Health Organization's safety limit is 7 micrograms per kilogram per week. This means that just a few servings per week could push you dangerously close to that threshold. Another common misconception is that scallops provide the same nutrients as other types of seafood. In reality, scallops contain very low levels of omega-3s, only about 30 milligrams of EPA and DHA per 100 grams, compared to oysters, which provide up to 500 milligrams in the same amount. This means that if you're eating scallops for brain support, heart health, or joint inflammation relief, the actual benefit is nearly non-existent. The danger of scallops isn't in their saltiness or fat content. It's in the way they quietly introduce substances into older bodies that the kidneys, joints, and immune system can no longer handle efficiently. These are slow-moving risks, not felt immediately after a meal, but accumulating daily and surfacing when the body grows weaker. And more troubling, many believe they're eating clean, while unknowingly placing their health in unnecessary danger. Number 4. Shrimp, a familiar favorite that worsens joint pain. Shrimp is one of the seafoods with the highest purine content. When purines are absorbed into the body, they are converted into uric acid, which, if it exceeds safe levels in the blood, can crystallize in the joints and lead to acute inflammation. This is the mechanism behind gout flare-ups or sudden, unexplained joint pain. For those undergoing arthritis treatment, high uric acid levels in the blood not only slow the healing process, but also intensify inflammation and swelling. In addition to purines, shrimp also contains a high amount of iodine, a vital mineral that, when consumed in excess, can trigger inflammatory reactions, especially in individuals with sensitive constitutions or existing joint inflammation. Shrimp is also considered cold in nature, which can worsen joint pain for arthritis sufferers, particularly on cold days or during morning activity. Though it doesn't have to be entirely avoided, arthritis patients are advised to limit shrimp or eliminate it from their diet during treatment. Once pain subsides, shrimp can be reintroduced in small portions and prepared in gentler ways, such as steaming instead of frying. So the answer to the question, "Can I eat shrimp with arthritis?" is yes, but infrequently, and while monitoring how your body responds each time. Additionally, shrimp is one of the seafoods with relatively high cholesterol content, about 180 milligrams in just 3 ounces, less than 100 grams. For older adults, especially those with vascular, heart, or blood pressure issues, that's a significant amount. A 2021 study published in Circulation found that adults over 60 who consumed more than 300 milligrams of cholesterol per day had a 35% higher risk of stroke and a 24% higher risk of coronary heart disease compared to those who consumed less than half that amount. Moreover, shrimp contains a type of protein called trypamyosin, which is difficult to digest in older adults and can cause sudden allergic reactions, even in people who've never been allergic before. The Journal of Allergy and Clinical Immunology reported that around 14% of seniors experienced their first seafood allergy after age 65, mainly due to changes in the immune system. Some people may only experience bloating or indigestion, while others might suffer rashes, nausea, or mild dizziness, all of which impact daily quality of life. And if you're choosing frozen or low-cost farmed shrimp, be aware. A 2022 study in food control found that over 42% of frozen shrimp samples from Southeast Asia contained banned antibiotic residues, posing risks of gut microbiome imbalance and antibiotic resistance. For all these reasons, while shrimp is a familiar favorite, it's not an ideal choice for those needing to care for their joints, liver, heart, and digestive system. You don't have to cut it out completely, but eat it mindfully and listen to your body more after each meal. Sometimes a small change, like eating a few fewer shrimp each week, can spare you a lot of unnecessary pain. Part 2. 4 types of seafood to add after age 60. Not all seafood is harmful. On the contrary, some is like natural medicine for your joints, heart, and immune system. Here are 4 foods you should consider adding to your diet after 60 to help your body recover more gently each day. Number 1. Sea cucumber, a strange sea creature that helps joints recover and naturally fights inflammation. When people hear sea cucumber, many think of a strange, unappetizing, and unfamiliar seafood. But for older adults, especially those dealing with knee pain, limited mobility, or slow recovery after illness, it might just be the ocean's hidden gift for aging bodies. Sea cucumber is rich in chondroitin sulfate, a vital compound that nourishes and restores cartilage, reduces inflammation, and soothes pain. Numerous studies have shown that regularly supplementing with chondroitin sulfate can significantly improve joint dryness, stiffness, and even help knee arthritis patients feel more comfortable after just a few weeks. Beyond easing symptoms, chondroitin also helps protect cartilage from wear and tear over time, which is crucial as joints age. In addition to chondroitin, sea cucumber contains a large amount of essential amino acids, the building blocks your body uses to regenerate tissue, recover tired muscles, and maintain healthy muscle mass. For older adults, preserving lean muscle doesn't just support steadier movement, it also reduces the risk of falls and instability during activity. That's not all. Sea cucumber is also a source of vitamins A, C, E, and K, as well as minerals like calcium, iron, and zinc, all of which play key roles in boosting immunity, improving resistance, and maintaining stable function in vital organs. Notably, the polysaccharides in sea cucumber have been shown to stimulate immune cell production, helping the body fight off bacteria, viruses, and recover faster after surgery or prolonged hospitalization. One more benefit worth noting: sea cucumber supports digestion. Thanks to its natural saponins, it stimulates digestive enzyme secretion, improves appetite, reduces bloating, and may benefit those with stomach or duodenal conditions. For seniors prone to constipation, this is an important plus for everyday quality of life. Finally, due to its natural omega-3 content, sea cucumber also helps lower bad cholesterol and increase good cholesterol, thereby protecting heart health and reducing the risk of stroke and heart attacks, which are constant concerns after 60. A study published in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences found that after 12 weeks of supplementing with sea cucumber extract, participants reported a 35% reduction in joint pain and significantly improved mobility. What's remarkable about sea cucumber is that its benefits don't come from forceful pharmaceutical effects, but from gentle, sustainable nourishment, steady and healing, just like nature itself. If you've ever thought of sea cucumber as too strange to eat, it might be time to think again, because sometimes what we overlook the most is exactly what our body quietly needs. Number 2. Green-lipped mussels, a guest from New Zealand that nourishes your joints from the root. One of the most common concerns after age 60 is the decline in joint function. That's why more and more nutrition experts are recommending that older adults add a rare food from New Zealand to their diets: green-lipped mussels. This unique type of mussel contains a rare form of omega-3 called ETA, which naturally occurs in very few places and has been shown to inhibit the enzymes responsible for joint inflammation more effectively than the more common EPA and DHA. Thanks to its natural anti-inflammatory properties, ETA helps ease pain, reduce swelling, and slow down the destruction of cartilage. For those with chronic arthritis, adding green-lipped mussels to the diet can bring noticeable improvements, not just in feeling lighter during movement, but also in daily joint flexibility. According to a study published in Nutrients in 2020, older adults who took green-lipped mussel extract daily for 12 weeks experienced up to a 42% reduction in pain and a 35% improvement in mobility. These are impressive results, especially when compared to conventional pain relief methods that may irritate the stomach or damage the liver when used long-term. Beyond joint support, these mussels are also a rich source of essential minerals like calcium, magnesium, zinc, and vitamin C, all crucial for maintaining bone density, preventing osteoporosis, and boosting the immune system. When bones are stronger, stability, balance, and recovery after falls also improve significantly, something every person over 60 cares deeply about. Another advantage is that green-lipped mussels are not a drug. They're a natural food that the body absorbs well, making them suitable for those with sensitive digestion or who are taking multiple medications. In addition to supplement form, you can also lightly steam them with ginger, lemon, and herbs. a delicious way to preserve their full nutritional value. Just like sea cucumber, the benefits of green-lipped mussels don't come from short bursts of use, but from steady, weekly nourishment. With consistency, you'll start to feel each step grow lighter, each morning stretch less painful, and your vitality quietly returning. It's a silent but precious gift from the sea to a body that has weathered many seasons. Number 3. Oysters, nature's gift for immunity, brain health, and skin after age 60. No need for anything fancy or expensive, just a few fresh oysters each week can make a noticeable difference in the health of older adults. In the world of seafood, oysters are often referred to as nature's multivitamin because they contain nearly all the micronutrients that people over 60 are silently lacking. From zinc, vitamin B12, and copper to selenium. Zinc is essential for maintaining a strong immune system, promoting wound healing, preventing dry skin, and warding off frequent infections, all common concerns for older adults. However, a study published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that up to 40% of people over 60 are zinc deficient without even knowing it. This makes them more prone to fatigue, slower recovery after illness, and frequent loss of appetite. A small serving of oysters, just 2 to 3, can supply the recommended daily amount of zinc. Beyond zinc, oysters are extremely rich in vitamin B12, a crucial nutrient for protecting the nervous system and maintaining memory and mental clarity. B12 deficiency doesn't just reduce energy, it is directly linked to cognitive decline and even mild depression or forgetfulness. According to the Journal of Nutrition and Healthy Aging in 2021, older adults deficient in B12 had a 73% higher risk of memory loss compared to those with adequate levels. Just 3 ounces of oysters, the size of a small handful, contain twice the B12 found in an equivalent amount of beef. Selenium and copper, 2 often overlooked minerals, are also abundantly present in oysters. Selenium helps protect the thyroid and boosts immunity, while copper plays a role in collagen production, maintains skin elasticity, and supports red blood cell formation, essential functions as the body begins to slow down. A European study even showed that individuals with higher copper intake had an 18% lower risk of fractures over 5 years. What's remarkable is that all these nutrients come in highly absorbable forms, meaning the body doesn't need to expend much energy processing them, making oysters ideal for those with weak digestion or taking long-term medications. You can enjoy oysters raw with fresh lemon juice or lightly steamed with ginger to warm them up and aid digestion. You don't need to eat a lot, just consistently, and your body will gradually feel lighter, your mind sharper, and your skin noticeably more radiant week by week. With oysters, the beauty lies in their simplicity. Just a small portion, 1 easy meal a week, is enough to fill in the quiet nutritional gaps your body over 60 has been silently carrying every day, and the difference will be most noticeable when the cold season sets in or when your body needs to recover after an illness. Number 4. Sea moss, a plant-based nutrient from the ocean that restores joints, muscles, and digestion day by day. Among seafood-based options for those over 60, there's a silent hero, often overlooked due to its simple appearance and rarity in daily meals. That's sea moss. This marine plant doesn't have the rich flavor of fish, nor require elaborate cooking, yet it contains over 90 trace minerals, covering nearly all the essential nutrients an aging body needs daily. One of sea moss's lesser-known strengths is its high taurine content, an important amino acid that supports muscle regeneration, especially after movement or bouts of joint pain that leave older adults sedentary. According to nutrition expert Cherwoni, when we exercise or even just move gently, Muscle fibers undergo small tears and need repair. Taurine helps this recovery process work more efficiently, easing muscle soreness and boosting strength for everyday activity. In 100 grams of sea moss, there are about 6 grams of protein, not as high as meat or fish, but it's plant-based, easily digestible, and low in allergenic risk. However, experts caution against seeing sea moss as a miracle cure to replace a healthy lifestyle. It's a helpful ally, but its real benefits only shine when paired with gentle movement, a balanced diet, adequate hydration, and proper rest. This is especially true for older adults, whose bodies need sustained support not only from food, but also from daily habits. Sea moss is also rich in vitamins C, E, and K, along with minerals like iodine, magnesium, iron, and zinc, all of which are crucial for boosting immunity, soothing joint inflammation, and supporting thyroid function. This is incredibly important because after 60, the thyroid and digestive system often slow down, leading to fatigue, constipation, and weakened immune defense. Thanks to its high soluble fiber content, mucilage, sea moss helps soothe the gut lining, improve digestion, and nourish beneficial gut bacteria, enhancing nutrient absorption overall. A 2022 study published in Marine Drugs showed that older adults who used sea moss daily for 8 weeks experienced up to a 37% improvement in joint flexibility, a 29% reduction in dry skin, and noticeable digestive relief from bloating to more regular bowel movements. Another 2021 study found that sea moss reduced constipation and bloating symptoms by over 50% in seniors after just 1 month of consistent use. The beauty of sea moss lies in its simplicity. Just soak it overnight, blend it into a gel, and add it to warm water, smoothies, or even soups. Odorless, easy to use, and gentle on the stomach, sea moss is the ideal choice for anyone seeking a natural, safe, and sustainable way to support their body after 60. For those easing into a slower pace with age, sea moss not only aids physical recovery, it's also a gentle reminder that taking care of your body doesn't have to be complicated. With daily consistency and small steps, the body can regain its strength in its own quiet, powerful way. Thank you for watching until the end of the video. We hope today's sharing helps you better understand how to choose seafood that suits your age and health. Even after turning 60, your body still can recover and stay strong if it's nourished the right way, starting with simple meals each day. Wishing you good health, delicious meals, restful sleep, and steady, light steps with every move. If you found this video helpful, please hit like and subscribe to continue walking this journey with us each day.